The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves. After a tough split on Wednesday that featured a lot of runs, you pick up two pitchers' dual wins over Lees-McRae. Offense was at a premium, but Nicolette Ferguson, Michaela McCarthy, Lacey Rhinus all really hit their spots. What did you see out of your pitching staff today?
Well, difference between today and Wednesday when we played King is we kept the ball down. And we had a lengthy conversation about keeping the ball down and making it move down instead of getting the ball up. And, you know, it showed in the difference on the scoreboard between Wednesday and today. Defense
was pretty solid, too. Had a couple of errors, but didn't impact things. And in Game 2, you never had a base runner reach past second base. How proud are you of the defensive effort in addition to what the pitching staff did?
Well, we talked about it's unforced errors. The errors that we've made on defense isn't that we're not fielding the ball or doing something. It's we pick it up out of our glove and then we drop it before we throw it, or we throw it to somebody and it hits them in the glove and they drop it. So I don't think we've made an error actually yet on a ball that's been hit to us and we just didn't field it.
You look at the offense, runs were at a premium, but delivered in Game 2 with Macy Hughes and Carolyn Levi, and Katie Eakes comes through in a big way with a solo bomb in the 6th in Game 2. Let's break down the Eakes home run. What allowed her to pull one down the right field line and out of the park?
Well, I just asked who was up, and they said Katie. So I looked at Katie, and I was like, Katie, just get us a run. And so she goes up there, and we've been on her. She golfs a lot. She loves golfing, and she had just went out and looked at a new driver. And so in the first couple of swings, she had kind of tried to go oppo, and I said, okay, put the wedge up, and let's see how far we can hit it with the new driver, okay? So that kid is a really good, talented hitter, and we're glad to get her going.
You left runners on base in a couple of big spots in Game 2, had the bases loaded with one out. An unfortunate interference call ushers you out of that inning, and had Leah Soma on second with nobody out in the third, came up empty. What's the emphasis to take advantage of those situations moving forward?
Well, you know, from past years and past interviews, my biggest pet peeve in a ball game that happens is leaving runners on base. And there wasn't an inning that went by that I didn't comment about it. I was like, you cannot hit ground balls, especially to third base, when you got runners on first, second. You learn that in Little League. I mean, you look for an outside pitch, and there was several I could tell where the catcher was set up. We were getting the outside pitch, and then we'd take it for a strike, and then we'd hit a ground ball. And I was like, so we're going to really make that a focus from here on out, and I promise it'll get fixed.
Quick turnaround to play Tiffin tomorrow, less than 20 hours away from first pitch with the Dragons. How do you improve on this one for the second all-time meeting with that club out of the GMAC?
Well, we don't have a lot of time. Hopefully they go back and watch their at-bats on the, video and see. But, in saying that, I think our swings as a whole have gotten better since pitch 1 against King until the last pitch right there. I think we're taking better cuts. We got a better approach at the plate. So I see improvement. It's nowhere near where I want it to be, and it's not happening as fast as I want it to be. And if you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd have said hitting. Nobody's going to out-hit us. We're hitters. We're going to hit it. But, it just hadn't worked out that way so far. So hopefully we're on the right track.
All right, Michael Graves, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you on Sunday.
Thank you.
That's Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.